According to certain Gnostic and apocryphal texts, before Adam, before Eve, there was the firstborn. God's first abortive attempt at creating a being in his own image. Disturbed by the power of his creation, God left it unfinished, banishing the firstborn to the abyss, forsaken and unloved. But something remained behind, on the spot where it first touched the mortal world. Today, the Middle Eastern city of Al-Khali lies on this fabled site, and now, as a sinister paranormal sandstorm engulfs the town, the threat of the apocalypse draws nearer. Using extremely detailed characters and environments and advanced high dynamic range lighting systems, Clive Barker's Jericho promises an overload of sensory horror shock as you make your way through hellish locations and slices of time. In Clive Barker's Jericho, you'll take control of the Jericho team, a 7-man strike force charged with protecting government interests from paranormal threats. They are Captain Devin Ross, an ex-skeptic who specializes in the art of healing, curing teammates without physically using his hands. But psychic abilities are not the only unique thing about this man, for Devin Ross is no longer with us. Killed in action during the game, his soul lives on in the bodies of his teammates. He can possess each squad member at will, channeling his healing powers through their bodies. Second in command is Captain Xavier Jones. He benefits from brief cryptic glimpses of past or future events and can spot paranormal elements that others cannot. Lieutenant Abigail Black, an expert in telekinesis, can move objects with the power of her mind, from a full-size tank to a speeding bullet. But she must use it in moderation. The greater the force she exerts, the weaker she becomes. Weapons-wise, she carries a highly modified and personally customized sniper rifle that plugs directly into her nervous system, backed up by a 40mm underbarrel grenade launcher. Sergeant Frank Delgado, whose recruitment to the squad saved him from execution at the hands of the Chinese government, is a pyromancer, one who speaks with fire. In addition to hosting the spirit of their fallen leader, he carries the living flame on his arm and unleashes it in battle. His 3-barrel Gatling gun keeps him safe in close combat, and his automatic pistol finishes the job. Sergeant Billy Church, born into a snake-handling Christian sect in the hills of Tennessee, she first learned of her powers as a blood scribe while attending the local church. The congregation believed she was gifted with divine powers of healing and protection, as she was able to draw her own blood and write angelic script with it. A non-believer in firearms, Church is forced to carry a submachine pistol, but much prefers her custom-made Japanese sword for stealthily catching the enemy unaware. Corporal Simone Cole is a reality hacker, a leading figure in Kabbalistic mathematics and chaos theory. She uses her intelligence to alter space and time and use it in her favor. Finally, Father Paul Rawlings, the oldest of the group at 67, is a man with an encyclopedic knowledge of malevolent spirits and hostile paranormal entities. He can revive fallen members of the squad over great distances and also drain blood from evil creatures and distribute it as health amongst the squad. The demo takes place almost halfway through the game in the familiar city of Al-Khali, but in an unfamiliar time zone. The Jericho squad find themselves at the bottom of a massive fortress with a battle raging all around them. Horrific creatures literally rising from the blood, mud, and gore of the moat. Fighting on, Jericho head for the fortress entrance, but a vicious attack sees the team split and half its number fall to their apparent doom. Now, it's down to you. You are Captain Ross, A bodiless spirit with the power to possess the remaining 3 members of the squad, Delgado, Church, and Black. Remember, you have the power to heal the wounds of your fallen Jericho team, as long as you're close enough to them. Never underestimate the power of Church's stealth or melee attacks. Though being the smallest, she's vulnerable to heavy attack. Abigail Black's ability to control the path of her sniper rounds makes her a lethal long-range combatant. But when enemies are close, she'll have to rely on the other team members to tackle them. Frank Delgado's heavy weaponry and mastery of fire demons makes him a formidable powerhouse. But he is the largest member of the team and can be overwhelmed by faster-moving opponents. Wielded wisely, the Jericho team is an unstoppable group of warrior magicians. In the demo, you'll have to battle your way through the sewers and catacombs of the fortress to gather more information on the fate of the other squad members.
Do you hear something?
Footsteps.
No, not just footsteps. It's marching.
I think we're about to get some company. Everyone, take cover. What cover? We're exposed down here. Meathead is down.
There's another one.
Jericho squad. Area clear.
Hell, I'm just getting started.
Omega team, advance. Let's go.
Showtime!
Meathead inbound. This one's mine.
Stay that way.
don't want to end up like the other Jerichos, Ross.
I'm not gonna let that happen.
Says the dead guy.
Don't look now.
Burn, bitch.
Thank God.
Somebody help her!
Into the abyss. Billy, no! Hang on, Billy! Don't you leave me, Billy!
Someone check on turret!
Where am I?
Omega, move and clear.
Anything else?